cozy gamers, you're gonna want to sit down for this video. Today is Pokémon Pokopia release day, and we are gonna be playing it for the first time. This is Nintendo's newest Pokemon game where you play as a Ditto that is transformed into a human. You start off in a rundown land, and your job is to work together with other Pokemon to reimagine and rebuild the town. It's apparently a cozy and relaxing simulation game. It's out now for the Nintendo Switch 2, and it even has crafting, farming, building, and creating included in it. Like a farming Pokemon game I never thought I'd see the day. And honestly, it checks all of the boxes for me. It looks great. The only downside here is that the game is very expensive. I just bought this game for 112 Canadian dollars. So at that price, I'm expecting a lot of content. So if you're considering buying Pokemon Pokopia, maybe watch this video first. Make sure it's something you actually like. Or if you're just here for the cozy vibes, I really do think this game is going to deliver. By the way, if you're new to this channel, my name is Sid, aka Sid Mac. I play a bunch of cozy games here on this channel, from The Sims 4 to Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, and I try a bunch of other indie games here as well. So we're gonna jump into it, but before we get started today, you guys, I have a confession to make. I am a gym girly. I don't really talk about my gym life too much on here, but as someone who spends a lot of time at my desk playing video games for work, your girl needs to get up and move every once in a while. So I take my health and fitness very seriously. That's why I was really excited when Ritual reached out to me to sponsor this video. Ritual is a vitamin and supplements brand that truly cares about the ingredients they put into their products. It is important to know what you're putting into your body. That's why I love that all of Ritual's products are made traceable, meaning they tell you exactly where their labeled ingredients come from, why they're there, and how the products are validated. I've been using their plant-based protein after the gym for a little while now. It's called the Essential Protein 18+, and it's a clean, traceable plant-based protein that helps form lean muscle and support muscle recovery after exercise. The formula delivers a complete amino acid profile, and each serving has 20 grams of protein. It's soy-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, and formulated without GMOs, stevia, sugar, or sugar alcohols, which if you also take protein supplements, you know that's pretty hard to find. It's the first protein of its kind to be sweetened with a combo of fermented sugarcane and monk fruit. It's super easy to take. You just take 1 scoop daily. Plus it tastes great, which is so nice. Some proteins taste terrible. So check out Ritual now by clicking on the link in the description below or by scanning the QR code on screen, and use my code SIDMAC25 for 25% off your purchase. Thanks again to Ritual for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. Yes, I'm so excited to play this. I feel like a little kid because I woke up really early to play this today. Okay, here we go. That's us, the little Ditto. Let's try and wake him up. This is me this morning. Just a big sleepy lump. There we go. Now he's awake. Rise and shine. You certainly look well rested. Well, thank you. My red eyes would disagree. Are you looking for something? Like I'm looking around. We found a Pokédex, and this model comes with a camera. Is this the town where you used to live? It's so pretty. Oh, what a nice photo. Is that your trainer petting you? You look so happy. Cute. Do you remember what your trainer looked like? I think we're gonna get to create our own character. We're gonna be a girl. Oh, there we go. We've transformed already. So your trainer looked like this? Yeah, something like that. What else can you tell me about your trainer? Okay, so yeah, now we get to create our character. I'm gonna try and get this to look like me. Part of me is tempted to keep the purple blob though, but no, let's play around with the character creation. I think I'll do these braids. Are kind of cute. I like how they move when my character moves. Hair color. Okay, no, I'm gonna stray here. I love making pink-haired characters. Anytime I'm in character creation mode, my character is probably gonna have pink hair. Oh, I can change up my top. I think the pink and blue is cute. Do I want to match? Do we want to do like a full set? Maybe not. Maybe I'll go with like some jeans. For the hat, I think I'll change it. I did like the yellow, and like the bucket hat is cute. And then I'll keep a yellow backpack because it matches my hat. And for the shoes, you know what? Let's just keep it all yellow. That doesn't look like me at all, I hope. Wow, you're a natural at transforming. Ready to start your adventure with your current look? Yes. Okay, so this is the rundown town that we're starting in. It looks like a cave. The character behind us says, ho ho ho, Santa. It's March. I found quite the haul today. Where am I? Yeah, okay, I'm just starting in this little cave. The cave is giving Minecraft. We're talking to the Tangrowth and I'm just noticing this CD that they're holding. What is a human doing here? I didn't think there were any left. Oh no, where did they all go? There is something curious about you. Are you really a human? Sure am. Oh no, he's onto us. Yep, he knows we're a ditto. Beetle beep. He heard a sound. I'm gonna look around, I guess, and try and find the source. I'm going through this wheelbarrow and I found the Pokédex. So like they said, it's equipped with a camera. That means I can take selfies. We can take pictures of our build later. They're asking my name, so I'm just gonna type in Sid. Now we can follow him out of here. I asked what happened to the humans and now we're following him outside of this cave and I think we're gonna see the rest of the land here. Okay, this is a pretty big area. Everything has like a blocky texture to it. This place was once a home to many humans, but now the grass and trees are withered and dry and all of those humans and Pokemon who once lived here, they're gone. Oh my gosh, there's a little Squirtle on the ground. Are you okay, little guy? Let's go see. Oh no, he needs water. I don't see any water around here. They're nearly all dried up. Let's try talking to him. He says if only there were another healthy Squirtle around to help me. Oh, I'm transformed into a little Squirtle, or like a half Squirtle, I guess. And now I have water. I learned Water Gun, which is actually Squirtle's move, so now I can use that to help him. I think a reoccurring theme in this game is that you will be able to use other Pokemon's powers to kind of like help you along the way. So we saved the Squirtle. Now he's added into our Pokédex. We were wondering how Squirtle even ended up here, and apparently he just like woke up on the ground. Oh, and actually the patch of grass that he's standing on has changed to green now because of the water that we used. So we can probably use the water to liven up the rest of the place too. They're asking us if we will water the ground and plants around here so that it's gonna kind of come back to life. Of course I will help. Okay, so I can just use this move to bring the patches of grass back to life. Oh, I think I can use it on the plants too. Yeah, there we go. I have restored a tall grass habitat, which apparently is a perfect hiding place for small Pokemon. Okay, yeah, and around here there are bubbles with question marks, so these are definitely Pokemon that I can find in little pieces of grass like this. What if I try walking around in it? It also says we can make habitats by arranging tall grass, trees, rocks, and furniture into the right combinations to build a habitat. So there are definitely going to be other habitats that we can find Pokemon in around here. Let's keep going. I can bring these flowers to life. Pretty pink flowers. Hopefully I can add a bunch of those around. Now we've restored a pretty flower bed habitat. A beautiful bed of wildflowers with a faint, sweet aroma around it. And yeah, this is the same thing. This is where we're going to be able to find different Pokemon in the flower beds. There's this piece of driftwood on the ground. What happens when we pick that up? We place that inside my item bag. So now it's just going to be in there when I open up my inventory. Let me inspect this tree. Ooh, I can add water to the tree. Oh my gosh, nice. What if I headbutt it? Oh, and this is food. So we can eat these lepa berries whenever we feel like we need a little pick-me-up. Ooh, and in here, this bush is moving. Let's inspect it. I guarantee we're gonna find a Pokemon in here. Oh my gosh, yes, we found a Bulbasaur. We are gonna have this place back to life in no time. This blot of grass is kind of small, but I like it. Now we've got 2 Pokemon in our Pokedex, and we became friends with Bulbasaur. Cute. This is no good. What do you mean? Let's talk to him. The ground here is too dry, and the grass is all wilty. It's nothing like where I lived before. Listen, I'm working on it, okay? He says if we make it a little greener around here, then he can teach us something really neat to say thanks. Oh, and these count as requests, so whatever the Pokemon are asking for, that's gonna be recorded into our Pokédex. So if I open that up over to the side, there's a bunch of different options, including the requests, and they're kind of like quests here. So if I open this up, we can see we have to use the water gun to revive 10 patches of dry tall grass. Okay, I'm on it. Let's get this whole area all green. I can pull this grass. So now I have a leaf in my inventory. I also found some stone while I was doing this. Oh yeah, okay, so happy. I just got these. Let's get this one all green. Oh no, I missed. I'm also just pulling these weeds as I go. May as well start trying to make it look nice. Oh, that one was a carrot. I love that while I'm using this power, the Squirtle, shell, and tail are just like on my back and they just pop out. Oh, sorry. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think he would get so angry. I'm sorry I got water on you. Won't happen again, I promise. Okay, this whole area is pretty much done, and I think I finished the request. So let's see what he's going to teach us. Since you helped me out, I'll teach you my move. What are we gonna learn? Ooh, okay, we're learning leafage. Let's transform and see what we're gonna be able to do with this. Oh, we can make grass. Okay, that's a pretty good one because now we can expand the habitat. And now we can use this move to add more patches of tall grass. Okay, and we can switch between moves whenever we want. So now Squirtle says he wants a home. He's jealous of the tall grass that we just made for Bulbasaur because he doesn't have anywhere to live himself. We need one more tall grass habitat like that one. So let's make that. Let's make it right next door so they can be little neighbors. I'll make it look the same. So we'll just add one more. And okay, Squirtle wants to talk to us. This tall grass looks awesome. Would it be okay for me to live here too? Of course, I made it for you. Once a Pokemon settles into a habitat, it becomes their home. Okay, good. And then when I'm standing in each patch of grass, there's a little icon up top and it'll show like Squirtle's home or Bulbasaur's home or whoever lives there. Now the Tangrowth has a favor. He says, now that I think about it, there's not much food to be found around here. And the Pokemon who live here are probably gonna get hungry. We did already find some of the Leppa berries, so now we have to go and share that with other Pokemon. They're just hanging out together over here, so I can press X and gift this. Let's give it to the Bulbasaur. He seemed really excited about that. Was that a present for me? He's so cute. Look at his little face. So we ate that and that looks like it brought up our relationship. Ooh, and now we have a present too. We get a stump? Question mark? I don't know how I'm gonna put that in my bag. Oh, it's a chair. Humans used to sit on these when they retired. Got it. Since you've been running around in the shape of a human, I thought this would be perfect for you. We just ate it. You swallowed the log chair? What? He's like, chairs are not food. Oh, we can store items inside our body. Right. So I guess we're gonna eat all of our furniture before we put it into the world. Look at us walking around. Oh, we walked a little too far. Okay, we want the chair to be over here. I'll place the chair right there. Now we can go ahead and sit on it, and I think this is gonna be how we rest. Okay, that's adorable. Now the sun is going down and it's getting a little bit chilly. Hopefully we can make a fire. He's saying we have to make some fancy tools to help with the cold air. Bulbasaur has come over and apparently they found something weird. Let's go along with them and see what they found. Ooh, there's some stairs over here, and this looks like a little toolkit. Oh, it's a workbench. So here we can use recipes to craft things. Try crafting something. Okay. Oh, okay, it just opens up. It says there's something stuck in there, so let's open it, and we got some simple wooden DIY recipes. So let's use this to craft and see what we got. We have a log table, we have a log chair similar to the one that we had, and we have a campfire. You can see the materials down below. So for this we need a sturdy stick and a stone, which I already found earlier. So let's confirm this. We'll craft one for now, and this is gonna help keep all of us warm. So let's show this to Professor Tangrowth, and we're gonna place it down near the stump. We've got the campfire, but we don't yet have fire, which means we're gonna have to try and find a fire Pokemon. Bulbasaur says they know someone who can spit out fire. Oh my gosh, I hope it's a Charmander. And they also live in the tall grass. So we have to make another plot of grass so we can hopefully find a different fire Pokemon. Oh yeah, it definitely will be. Okay, let's make the tall grass. Again, I'm gonna make this nearby so we'll have all 3 tall grass habitats over here. I only need 4 spaces, but they started with 6, so this is what we're gonna get. The grass is moving. Let's inspect it. Yes, we have found a Charmander in the grass. This is my all-time favorite Pokemon, so I'm kind of excited about this. But now we're gonna have a fire ability. We're gonna use that to go light the campfire. And apparently if you talk to a Pokemon and select follow me, that Pokemon will follow you around. So now we've got Charmander to follow us. We'll head over to the campfire and he's lighting it. Yes, it's so cute. With that, the campfire is complete. Now that it's dark, we can call it a day and get some rest. I don't know where we're all gonna sleep though. Before bed, Professor Tangrowth is telling us how they miss their human. So he's kind of thinking that eventually humans and Pokemon will come back here. So we're well on our way to making an entire Pokemon city. When We passed out when we were listening to him. Okay, now that it's a new day, we're gonna try and figure out where the humans have gone. Apparently there's a human-made building over there, but I think it's one of the ones that's like completely demolished. So let's go investigate that. Okay, yeah, you can see different pathways over here, things that are broken down. And then up here, this is the building they were talking about. Oh no. Yeah, it's completely broken. It looks like someone just took a hammer and like smashed it. There's also a broken down PC here. Oh, we just smacked it and I think now it's working again. The Pokemon Center is rebooting. Let's check it out to see what it wants. It scanned around the environment and it gave us an environment level, which is terrible. This environment is not suitable for Pokemon to live in. Now it's booting up Poke Life, the environment improvement app. Here we can find challenges that are provided each day so we can gradually restore the environment to a state where Pokemon can live comfortably. Okay, let's see the challenges. These are like little goals, like daily goals that you can complete. The first challenges are we have to find a new Pokemon, water some trees, and gather some sturdy sticks. And then if we complete those, it looks like we get some currency, which we currently have none of. So let's get started on this. Something is glowing over here. Let's inspect it. We found a trace of Pokemon. When you touch it, a hint about a Pokemon's habitat will be recorded in your Pokédex. Okay, so we have another Pokemon here, and in order to find them, we would have to make a boulder shaded tall grass, which has like a boulder and some grass around it. Apparently those traces of Pokemon are found around like hints of the habitat that you might find that Pokemon in. So we can see there's a boulder here and there's one patch of grass. So if we add more around the boulder in the shape that we saw and then we water it, we have created the boulder shaded grass habitat. Okay, great. We will keep an eye on these little bushes here. It says that rare Pokemon could take a long time to show up. Okay, this one didn't though. It's right there right away. Yes, we found a timber. Oh my gosh, he almost hit me with a log. Good start. Oh, you should watch me build. This is gonna be a builder Pokemon. Let me know if you ever want help building a house. We are about to be best friends. Their Pokedex says they can help out with construction, and as they grow, they carry bigger logs. Amazing. That is gonna be so helpful. And we've successfully completed a challenge. So we can report this back to the PC here, and this challenge is complete. As a reward, we got 50 life coins, which we can spend at the shop. Here we can find furniture, so there's a large mirror here, there's a wooden plate, we have pinwheels, maybe a bigger backpack, that would be nice. And we can buy seeds, so if we wanted to make more of like the flower beds, we could buy those and do that. Interesting, okay. I'm liking this so far. Over here, I'm noticing there's a Pokeball. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Oh, inside we actually got pinwheels, so good thing I didn't buy that in the shop. I want to place these somewhere. I'm gonna go back and place them around my little camp that we've got going on here. Like maybe for now I can just place these by these flowers. And while we're doing that, I see these flowers are shaking, so let's inspect it. What are we gonna find in the flowers? Oh my gosh, cute. We found a Combi. I wonder what their power is gonna be. They are gonna live here. Okay, great. And after opening my Pokédex, it says that we have a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. We got a recipe for a storage box, which is gonna come in handy. If we're finding all of these things on the ground, we're gonna need somewhere to put them. I actually did see a storage bin over here, so I can just add in some of the things that I found already. And now that we got something out of the Pokeballs, I'm gonna keep trying to collect them. We got a pile of toy blocks. There's also a book on the ground. Professor's Diary number 2 has been added to our human records. Okay, so this is gonna give us more information on the humans. They're like little diary entries. I'm also collecting more sticks because we did have that one challenge, and I need to collect 10 of them. While we're looking, I'm also gonna keep watering things because we have to water some trees. We'll water this one. I'll water this over here, and let's see what this trace of Pokemon says. Okay, this one is tree shaded grass. So if I water this grass here, I need to eat a little bit to restore some energy, but now I've added more grass around the tree and we've restored a tree shaded tall grass habitat. I don't see anything shaking around in there just yet, but we'll have to keep an eye on this place. So I'll come back in a little bit, but I do want to keep looking around. I found another Pokeball, and inside we got a wooden plate, and our water trees challenge is complete. I'm just gonna inspect this here. We found a selection of Pokemon greetings, and that showed us how to do the greetings emote. emote. Oh, cute. There's a whole emote menu. This is kind of giving Animal Crossing vibes a little bit. Animal Crossing meets Pokemon. I mean, I can definitely see the hype around this game. I get it. I completed another challenge, so we got 50 more life coins, which I'm saving. I want to see what I can find before committing to buying anything. Coming back over to the tree shaded habitat, we're gonna grab this grass and let's see what we get. We got a Scyther. We are unlocking so many Pokemon today. If we go over to the right in the Pokédex, we can find their specialties. So the Scyther's specialty is chop. So I'm assuming later when we need to chop some wood, that's who we're gonna come to. I found another trace of Pokemon, and this one is giving an exercise resting spot. So we need a bench and a punching bag right next to each other, and I did see a punching bag over to this corner here. We're gonna pick this up. I'm surprised I didn't eat it, and I'm gonna place this right here beside the bench. Okay, now we've got the exercise resting spot, so we should be able to see another Pokemon spawn there soon. Coming back over to talk to the Scyther, they're looking for some sturdy sticks, and luckily I just collected a bunch for my challenge. All they need are 2, so I'm gonna give them 2 sticks. Okay, and they taught us a new move called cut. Now we have the same kind of arms. Fun. We can use that move to chop up stuff that's in my way to clear a path. Oh, okay, I did see some logs over here. There are logs in the way back here, so let's go ahead and chop these up. And that gave us some small logs. These are definitely going to be building materials later on. Press and hold Y to inhale nearby items. I'm like Kirby. That's going to be convenient. Oh my gosh, there's another Pokemon just spawned over here. I hit Hitmonchan. Want to join me for some training? Am I going to have to fight in this? He's like, actually, hold up. It's just about time for a break. Their specialties are trade. That's interesting. I wonder what we can trade. They are currently looking for stones, so I do have some. Let's hand some over. So their move is going to be rock smash. We get these boxing gloves. We can use that to smash the rocks and the ground around here. Okay, I actually did see a boulder over here, and it looks like there's water coming out of it. I wonder what happens if I break this. Now we have a stream going into this pond. Okay, cute. I'm also going to smash these because now that's filled up this pond as well. Let's keep smashing these rocks. This water actually looks so pretty. And doing that started this fountain over here. Now we have water, thank goodness. This place was looking so dry. I came back over to talk to Scyther, and this time they want some small logs. It looks like they're working on something like a different move. So I'll come back later and we'll go talk over here. And we're just smashing up some rocks. I can smash rocks above me too, or below me like we learned before. Ooh, there's a jar on the ground. That was honey from the comb bees. If you spread somewhere a Pokemon lives, that Pokemon will return home. I found another boulder over here with some water in it, so smashing that. Now we have another pond, and I've collected enough sticks. Now we can go hand in that challenge. So we've completed all of these first challenges for the day. So now there's a special request. We have to raise the comfort level of one Pokemon living here. We can do that by adjusting the environment so they feel happy and comfortable. Different Pokemon prefer different environments, so we have to change it up. And if we successfully improve one Pokemon's comfort level, then we'll unlock new challenges. Professor Tangrowth suggested we go talk to Bulbasaur, so it says they wish they had a nice place to sleep. They want something soft to sleep on. I mean, can we really blame him? Right now he's just sleeping on the ground. So we came up with a recipe for a straw bed. Let's go see what materials we're gonna need. So for the straw bed, all we need are 2 leaves. I can make this. I've been collecting leaves as I go. So we're gonna craft the straw bed. It's a little itchy, but that doesn't bother Pokemon. They'll snooze away just fine on this. Okay, amazing. Let's go give this over here. And holding R on my controller, I can see that there are boundaries where I need to place this item. So I think this was Bulbasaur's home here. I'm gonna take out the straw bed and we can place that nearby. I'll just put that right beside the grass. Oh, he's gonna be so happy about this. Now he's plopped on the bed. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Asleep immediately. Yeah, he's really happy about this. Now we can go talk to some other Pokemon and see what their comfort items are gonna be too. We can check how much a Pokemon likes their home by checking their comfort level. And then yeah, same thing, placing things nearby will raise that. Okay, great. I'm going to check the comfort level of the rest of these Pokemon here. But before I do that, I want to go hand in this challenge at the PC. We leveled up to level 2. The shop now has a wider selection of items. Amazing. And new challenges are available. Oh yeah, now we have tons of of challenges available. Look at all of these. We have to gather honey, place some furniture. There's actually some that we've completed already, so let's go ahead and claim these. We have to harvest veggies and we have to make our own house. I definitely want to do that today. Ooh, and in the shop now there's tons of items. Look at all of this stuff. We have a log bed here, benches, there are plants we can buy, and some of them will be today only. So if I want something, I'm assuming the shop will like change up tomorrow if I log in and play. I do want this plant. Yes, the first thing that I buy will be a tall potted plant, of course. If I find one in a Pokeball later, I won't even be mad about it because then I'll have 2 plants. I love this move, like just inhaling everything in sight. Now Professor Tangrowth is talking about a house, but he has no idea how to make such a complicated building. And apparently we can make houses using building kits. First we have to go get a leaf den kit from the shop. Okay, let's go check the shop again. And there's a set here of 3 leaf den kits. Let's go ahead and buy that for 50 life coins. Now we can choose where we want to live and we can place the leaf den kit there. This kind of feels like a big choice. I'm gonna go to my bag and get the leaf den kit. And I think I want to go live with our OG Pokemon over here in the grass area. Maybe I'll put mine over here, like in between these flowers. Yeah, it can go right there for now. So we place the building kit there, but we also have to find some materials and some Pokemon to help us. Oh my gosh, look at Char sleeping on the bed. I'm happy that they share it. Okay, so to build this, we should probably go back to the builder Pokemon, Timber. Let's get him to follow me and we can go show him the building area. I can make the request for Timber to work on it. Do I need 2? Oh, I need another one. Do we think Scyther would be interested? The log that we gave them earlier turned into 5 pieces of lumber, which is nice. We can use that to make tools and furniture. Okay, so Scyther will process materials for us too. Interesting. I'm gonna try and get him to follow me. I don't know if he's gonna be able to help. Oh yeah, okay, I can make the request for him too. Great, now we just need to find sticks. So I need 3 of them and 3 leaves. Now we have all the materials, we have all the help, and they're gonna start building my home. Okay, that's gonna be done at 8:37, which is like 15 minutes away in real time, 15 real minutes. So in the meantime, let's talk to some other Pokemon and see if we can get their comfort levels up. Squirtle wants a decoration, so maybe we can place my plant here. It kind of looks weird just out in the open though. So I'm gonna go back to the shop and buy something else. We could buy a garden bench. I feel like that would look nice out in that area. It's only 50 coins, so let's buy that. Look at them working on my home. I'm so excited. For the garden bench, I think I'll place that right here near this tree. That looks kind of cute there. That didn't work though. Maybe that doesn't count as a decoration. Like, do they want the wreath specifically? Let's maybe go back and check. Oh, they can sleep on the bench. Stop, that's so adorable. Oh, putting water on these paths changes them as well. We're getting rid of that dry brick and changing it into more of like a sandy gravel. I'm gonna buy the wreath for Squirtle. We'll go hand it in and it looks like there's another Pokemon in these flowers. Who is it gonna be this time? Ooh, we found a Pidgey. Their specialties include fly and search. Am I gonna learn how to fly? I have the wreath here, but I have nowhere to currently place it. I can put it on these rocks. Maybe I'll just put it there for now until I can add it onto my home or a different structure. Yeah, that worked for the comfort level. We got the thing that you wanted, so it's specifically the item that they're asking for. Do you think you could bring it closer? Oh shoot. All right, there we go. I moved it literally onto the other side of the rock. I'm working on brightening up this area so that when my home is built, look at that. It's going to be surrounded by greenery. Ooh, there's a trace of Pokemon in the water. I jumped right in and it wasn't a trace of Pokemon. It was actually an item. So I got 3 flower seeds. I want to place those by my house. My house is not even done yet and I'm already working on the garden. It'll take time for the seeds I've planted to grow. Check on them tomorrow. That takes a lot longer than I expected. May as well work on this area too. I'm gonna add some greenery. There we go. There's definitely a Pokemon in this bush. Nice, we found a Bellsprout. Maybe they can help us with the seeds I just planted. Yeah, their specialties are grow and litter, which I think means they leave things around. The Combees also have the litter specialty, so I keep finding their honey everywhere. I bet they leave stuff around that I can collect. But in the meantime, our leaf den has been built. Is this it? Is that my home? It doesn't really, where's the door? Okay, let's go back to this. We leveled up to level 3 and now the shop has even more options. We've unlocked more challenges, so we're gonna have more money money, and the shop is unlocking a lot of new materials. We unlocked this wooden bed, different habitat options. Oh, and there's also recipes I can buy here. I can open up my camera and take pictures of it. Oh my gosh, with myself included. And I had 3 other kits, so I feel like I should add more around here too. We'll add 1 there. This can just be a small neighborhood. We can add, let's do 1 right here too. We'll talk to Timber. They're telling us that the leaf den is all done. Oh, okay. It wasn't done yet. They had to do a grand reveal. That makes a lot more sense. That is adorable though. So we've got a house. Let's turn it into a comfy place to live. We can enter it. You just gotta like climb in. Oh, how adorable is this? So in here we can place furniture. I bet you I can place that plant that I bought. Yes, we can place it within like the lighter area. So I've got my plant. I could go get some furniture and actually furnish this right now if we wanted to. Yeah, Timber is telling us to go get some furniture to add in there. We need 3 pieces. We already added 1. So I'm gonna go back and grab some more furniture from the shop. But first, let's get going on these other houses too. I'll add the materials and we have to go and grab some Pokemon to help. So we'll bring Timber over here. I'll get the same 2 to work on these. These other Pokemon are sleeping, so we can't ask them, but maybe we could ask Bulbasaur. Yeah, we can. Okay, so they can start working on this. We'll get another leaf den going. This one also takes 15 minutes. And then in the meantime, we're gonna go furniture shopping. I'm going to buy this log bed. We'll just buy 1 for now. And then I'm also gonna buy this mirror. I'm gonna go back to my home and I can place my bed. I'll add it right there. And I'll also add my mirror here in the corner. Oh, I can change my appearance using that. So these are interactive items. Interesting. Okay, let's go hand that in. So I think each house needs 3 pieces of furniture because now I could live in that house if I wanted to. So when other humans come here, I bet we also have to find 3 pieces so they can move in. Also, my flowers are ready, so I didn't have to wait until tomorrow. I wanted to get started on the other leaf den, but we do need another Pokemon with a building specialty, which I only have Timber right now. So at the moment, we can only build 1 house at a time. Professor Tangrowth just gave us this Ditto flag. So apparently I can place that outside of the house that I want to live at, or maybe right on top, and that's gonna mark it as my home. So now this is officially my house. From now on, each day of our life will begin at this house. We can even live in there with our favorite Pokemon, and we can return home on the main menu to come back to this house whenever we want. So if we're out adventuring, we can always just come back here and it's kind of like our starting point. And now Professor Tangrowth is telling us that this building in the background used to be a Pokemon Center, which is not surprising at all. I feel like you could tell exactly what it was just based on the shapes. So now we have to get our hands on another building kit for the Pokemon Center. We're gonna need even more materials and Pokemon to help me, and we can buy the Pokemon Center building kit from the shop once we've got the environment level high enough. This is a important request, so this is like a prioritized thing. So let's get this Pokemon Center up and running. Okay, at the current environment level, we can already buy it. It's 1,000 life coins, so let's go ahead and buy this. Good thing I didn't spend all of them. I'm sure this is gonna take so many materials. And we need the help of a Pokemon with the Bulldoze specialty, which we don't know any of those at the moment. We have to find one and get them to help us. But Professor Tangrowth is saying a Pokemon who's large and hard like a boulder should be able to help us bulldoze. Makes sense. But where would we be able to find one like that? Ooh, a cave. Okay, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's go smash all of these rocks that are in the way and maybe we can find a cave. I can just continuously smash them. Wait, all of a sudden this is Donkey Kong. Okay, that's really fun. This one was glowing. I dug up some treasure. An Eevee doll. Oh my gosh, cute. I'm also finding new materials in here and this is an entire new zone. Okay, I was under the impression that that zone in the background was it, but it seems not. I think there are going to be different little areas that we can unlock as we go. So as we were exploring, we met Drillbur, a mole Pokemon with the search specialty. They're trying to get better at using the rototiller move on the dirt here, but the soil is so dry that it just crumbles when they try and till it. Oh, I think we're gonna learn farming. Okay, we need to go and water gun this area. We're gonna turn this into actual soil. Our leaf den has been built back at home too, so we're gonna go check that out later, but now we're gonna do the tilling here. And just like that, we've learned our own rototiller move, so we can go loosen up some soil and grow veggie seeds in it. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna till all of this soil here. It's super easy to do as well. And he's like, I wish I had a place to live. Oh my goodness, we have to help you. Their habitat is a fresh veggie field. He's given us some bean seeds. So now we can go and plant those in the soil that we made. I'm gonna grab them from my inventory and I'm just gonna place them in the soil that I tilled. I'm assuming I probably have to water them. I only have 5 seeds at the moment, so I'm just gonna go and water these. And yeah, we definitely have to go buy more seeds. There are 8 seeds here in this picture. Coming back to the shop, I see that we do have the bean seeds here, so I'm gonna buy some of these and I'll plant the rest in this area. So now we have our 8 seeds planted and we restored the fresh veggie habitat. This is gonna attract Pokemon who like farming. That's completed the request and I'll come back and check later to see if these have sprouted or not. In the meantime, we can go back and check on our leaf den that's complete. So that's gonna transform again. And since he's completed that, I'm gonna bring him over to the final leaf den we have in this area. I'll add him onto the project and they're gonna start building this one while I keep trying to find a bulldozing Pokemon. While I'm over here, I'm just completing some of the tasks for the comfort level. Like I had to craft another fire pit, so I'm gonna place that in my backyard. And apparently there are things that Pokemon dislike too. So if I make something that one of them doesn't like, it can actually lower their comfort level. And there's this area over here that I'm gonna smash as well. That unlocked a completely new space. Okay, this looks like it could be a cave. If we're gonna find a bulldozing Pokemon, maybe it'll be over here. There's somebody in here. I can hear a voice from beyond the stone. Oh my gosh, is someone trapped? They are. Let's try and save them. Could it be another human? Oh no, there's a lot of stuff in this new area already. I just found some glowing mushrooms and that unlocked a recipe for a mushroom lamp. That'll be nice. I can add some light at nighttime to my camp. And in there we found an onyx, but I think they're kind of stuck. I have to break up this wall to get them out, but I can't smash this rock type currently. But this would be the bulldozer Pokemon that we're looking for, so we gotta get him out. Yeah, I'm hitting these rocks and I can't get it. He's telling us we should go and ask our friends how to bust through the walls here. So let's go back. My bags are currently full anyway. I've come back to the main area and I see Professor Tangrowth looking at this cave. Maybe this was where I was supposed to go. Maybe I got a little ahead of myself. He can't help wondering what's beyond that wall of stone. But what about the onyx that's trapped in the other one? All right, I guess we're gonna go break this wall first. Maybe this will teach us some new moves anyway. I'm just breaking down this wall here. And there we go, we made it through the wall. Now we're near the sea. This is another completely new area. Okay, yeah, this is way bigger than I thought. We see this weird lighthouse looking thing. It's covered in sand. It looks to be a human-made building. Down there, I think I see like a fish. There's a Magikarp down here, and this is gonna unlock fishing. Maybe. I did see a fishing pole right there. I can teach you something awesome. Yes, please do. And after talking to the Magikarp, they want us to build a habitat like this. There's a seat there with a fishing rod next to the ocean. So we need to go and craft a seat. Oh, perfect. There's a crafting station right here. I'm gonna craft the log chair. Perfect. And now we can go and place it by the fishing rod. So I think I'll just place it like around. I had to put it right behind the fishing rod, but there we go. Now we have the ocean fishing spot. And now we're gonna learn fishing. The move that he taught us is jumping. Not what I expected, but we actually did not know how to jump before. We could kind of just like get up onto platforms without having to jump, but this is probably gonna come in pretty handy. I'm currently making a seaside grass habitat, and Professor Tangrowth is currently over here trying to solve this mystery. Let's see what we can do about this thing. I'm gonna inspect it. Oh, I think it might be a radio. After speaking with the radio, we find out there's a human inside, and they have a request. They want us to participate in the team initiating challenge, which requires us to bring 5 berries to the box. This is another important quest, so something we have to prioritize. And then after doing that, we're talking again to Professor Tangrowth, and we told him about the onyx stuck in the cave. He wants us to go back and discuss this with the others. So I feel like this is a good place to leave it. We covered a lot of ground, but again, there is so much to discover in this game. Like even just looking around, there are other things that I could be going to do. It's also one of those games that's kind of like a grind, so I feel like it would be so easy to put a lot of hours into this, but I'm having fun and I'm really intrigued about the world. I truly didn't anticipate it to be this big, and I feel like I'm only scratching the surface. So let me know your thoughts and let me know what you guys think about this game. I'd love to progress so we can really get into more decorating, but I feel like we got a good start. We got a little camp going, quite a few Pokemon living here as well. If you guys want me to continue this game, let me know. I don't really know how this is gonna hit with my audience, but if you guys like it and want to see more, let me know in in the comments. And if you bought this game or if you're thinking about it, I do really want to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. I think it's got potential. I think this is going to be a really fun time to play. So if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.